Hi everyone, my name is Prerak. I'm a third-year internal medicine resident, and today I wanted to show you what an actual call room in the hospital looks like. This can be helpful for anyone who is going to be in the hospital overnight. It can be helpful for medical students and especially residents who know what it's going to be like when you're in the hospital at late hours of the day and sometimes need a place to rest. A call room is essentially a place where people will go to not only get some rest, but also often to do work. I always wondered what a call room would look like when I was first starting residency, and now that I'm like almost done, I've gotten very used to it, but I realize it's something that not a lot of people know about. So today, let me walk you through the nuances of a call room. So I am currently on my ICU rotation, and what that means is I have a call room because the ICU rotation often requires us to be here for 12 hours a day. So I'm going to walk you through that call room, and we're actually really lucky because Stanford has a brand new hospital, so these call rooms are a little bit more fancy than the previous call rooms. So let's go in. Okay, here it is. I'll walk you through each of it. It's pretty small, but I already have everything set up. You'll see that this is the desk. It actually has one computer. That's my laptop that I usually use to get everything connected for my personal work that I want to do. Chair, drawer, and then we have a bed right here. Oftentimes I don't use the bed unless I'm actually thinking I want to lay down or if I want to work in bed. Nice table, which actually includes my backpack. And actually, this is one of the bigger call rooms in the entire hospital. You have more than enough space to kind of get what you want done. And then the part that I like the most is that, you can set up your own workstation right here, actually do stuff. You can call the emergency department back. And we actually have some of these recorders here as well. These recorders allow you to dictate directly into the computer and say your notes out loud. So you can say 37-year-old male, X, Y, and Z, and instead of having to type all of that, it will directly go into the computer based on your recording. Honestly, the beds are quite comfy. Definitely not as comfy as sleeping at home. But the reason why I often don't like using them is because when you're on call, oftentimes you don't want to fall asleep. If you do fall asleep, you want to make sure that you have a great way to wake up again. And oftentimes I just don't trust myself enough that I will wake up. So usually, best case scenario, I usually use these beds to just lay down, just kind of close my eyes a bit, relax, and at the very least, I'll do some work in bed. But oftentimes, I don't usually. And as I said, this is one of the fancier rooms. You actually do have a thermostat here, and so I can adjust the temperature based on what I want. The lighting is actually pretty nice here as well, so you can see that I can dim the lights if I wanted to, raise them back up again. Super nice. Again, this is one of the better call rooms. I don't think all the call rooms are always like this, but at the very least, you can see what it is. It has the basic necessities for you to be able to sleep and for you to be able to get your work done, call the ED, and call all the right people that you need. But notice that I missed something. There is a room back here, so I'm going to take you into it now. This is the bathroom. You actually have, surprisingly a full shower in here. I can tell you I've showered in the bathroom at most once or twice throughout all of residency. Again, bathroom, sink to get all your cleaningness, wash your hands, trash can, and we're back to the bed. Honestly, it may not seem as cool to other people, but I think you start seeing the value of call rooms the longer you're in the hospital because you need to have a home base because you're going to be seeing tons of patients. And oftentimes after you're done seeing those patients, you want to be able to come back to one place where you know all your stuff is safe, where you know that you can get your work done and you kind of feel at zen. So call rooms like this really do make life easier. I told you that they often do have a shower. Sometimes if you're pulling a call longer than 20 hours, which rarely happens in most residency programs now, the shower can be helpful to kind of just dry yourself off, make sure you're able to rinse off, get clean, and move on. The only time, actually once or twice that I've showered when I've done long calls, has been one if I exercise, because sometimes if you're on call for long periods of time, you actually do get breaks, and during those breaks I actually go and exercise. Sometimes I go on a run, sometimes I go and lift, and after I run I'm usually pretty sweaty. So if I'm not too crazy busy, I will go ahead and rinse myself off a bit. There's usually towels around the hospital, and I usually have an extra spare set of scrubs, and actually will bring that with me, and that can be really helpful as well. And now you all know what a call room looks like. It has, again, more than enough to kind of keep you going. And at the very least, most call rooms will look something like this and be able to get you through the day. If you like this video, please drop a like, comment, share, subscribe. I make tons of videos like this and more. Hopefully this is helpful to you, and I wish you all the best in your medical journey. See you all in the next one. Peace.